Hello everyone and welcome to the vlog. I am today going on a solo date, as you might have read in the title. And yeah, I just thought I will talk to you about how much I love it and why I love it. I have talked about it before on my channel. I know that I keep mentioning it because I just think that it's so underrated. Because every time I go on solo dates, and my solo dates usually look a bit like kind of the same. I love going shopping into a bigger city for a solo date because I do live in a small town and there's no solo date here. Like there's literally restaurants and stuff, but it just doesn't hit the same because it's pretty small and, to be honest, much more intimidating because you literally run into people you know all the time and then you feel like, oh, they're judging me because I'm alone, which is also not true. But yeah, so I'm going into another city, which is actually my favorite city ever. I also studied there and it's just like half an hour or a bit more drive. So that also makes this solo date much more fun because you feel like you're going somewhere for yourself, with yourself. You're doing a little trip with yourself. I know that half an hour drive is nothing, but it just feels a bit different, you know? So I'm gonna go there and they have a lot of fun shops. Obviously, my favorite ever shop is TK Maxx and they have that too, so that's where I'm going first. I am just gonna go into the shops and I love it so much because there are just so many advantages to going by yourself. Like, first of all, the fact that you're doing this with yourself. Second, I always learn so many things about myself because I'm literally not distracted. Like, I look at things and then I at the same time also think about myself, think about my life, think about what I want to be doing and like what my mindsets are. Like, once I really understood a very restricting mindset of my own when it comes to like money and stuff, because I was shopping, but because I was on my own and because I had the headspace and like I wasn't distracted to actually understand stuff like that about me. And I feel like that's so precious and we really don't get this chance often because we're usually so distracted in like daily life. Another advantage is literally you can do whatever you want. Like, you can eat whatever you want whenever you want. There's no other person. I mean, as nice as it is to go with another person, that doesn't mean that it's not nice or something. I love that too, but it just is so different when I can just stand here and film my intro and I don't have to look at the time when I have to leave. I don't have to be back at a certain time. I can eat whenever and whatever I want, like pure free will. And that's just so different than when you're going with another person. And that also changes a lot. Shopping by myself, I feel like I am anyway like a quite introverted person and I love being by myself, but especially shopping by yourself, it really strengthens your own opinion because there is no other person whom you can always ask, oh, do you like this on me? Or do you like that? And of course, that's also sometimes an advantage to have a second opinion with you, but we often use that in a way where we neglect our own opinions. And now when I'm going into shops by myself, I look at things and I'm like, okay, do I like that? And I don't have any other opinion in that, and that can be very precious because sometimes we even have to develop our own opinion first for that, like because you're so used to always asking other people or having other people, maybe you didn't ask for them, but they are giving their opinion all the time and stuff, and you don't even think about, do I like that, and do I want to wear that, or do I want to use that? And you always have these other voices in your head, and it can be very nice to only have your own voice, and you really learn to strengthen that quite a bit. That's why I love solo dates. And to be honest, at first it's really intimidating. You're like, oh my god, everyone is going to think that I'm unpopular and I don't have any friends that can come shopping with me or whatever. But no one thinks like that. Especially nowadays that we are trying to normalize these things. I think solo dates are a bit of a trend on social media as well. So when I see a girl having the best time by her own, I really admire her. I don't judge her. I don't think she doesn't have any friends, but I think, wow, this girl, she chooses to be on her own, probably, from my perspective, and is having fun. Like, because so many people, because they don't have anyone to go out with, they don't go out. But it is so precious when you develop that skill to just still have the best time by yourself and be your own best friend. And that's just so precious. But you have to learn that. And yes, at first it's going to be intimidating, but just push yourself out there, do it once, and you're going to see, oh my god, this is fun. This is not intimidating. People aren't staring at me. Wow, I can actually do this more often. And then you keep practicing it and just pouring love into yourself. So that's what we're doing today. I am a bit hungry, but I don't know what to eat. I have this thing where when I'm like on the run, I know I just said that I can leave whenever I want, but it's quite late actually. So yeah, when I'm on the run, I usually don't know like quick snacks that I can eat that nourish me, that are not extremely unhealthy. And yeah, I am gonna eat something there, but I feel like it's also gonna be something like from the bakery or some little snack, because I don't want to like eat out. I would rather cook today. I have been eating out for some days in the past week, and I don't like that because it's just not the healthiest. And yeah, that's why I'm rather gonna have a little snack and then I come back for a home-cooked dinner. I think we'll just go. I'll see. I'll have a little snack. Maybe it will be an unhealthy snack, but then I'm gonna leave. I am back from my solo date and it was really, really good. And I just wanted to talk to you about how it felt and just tell you once again, basically, that I really, really enjoyed it, and everything I said before, which is like the benefits of going by your own, really apply today. I just got back, by the way. I am having my tea. I always have black tea with milk. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. I can't live without this, and yeah, it's just making a lot of highlights in my day whenever I'm having this. It was a really, really good day. Basically, I just went shopping a little and just genuinely just strolling around, and that's also something that I love doing by my own, because I feel like when you're with someone else, then you also can like stroll around and just see everything, but you're always in some sort of conversation and usually distracted, as I said before, and you don't really look at things that much, I think. And I feel like being on your own, you really take it all in, and that was really enjoyable, especially since like I love the city so much. I will say it all over and over again. I actually went to a cafe because I wanted to have a cute beverage just by myself, right? So usually I go there for bubble tea, but because for one, I have less sugar, but I don't know if that applied because of what I had instead. I have been really trying my best to get into the matcha trend. As I said, I'm a tea kind of girl, especially black tea, and I always thought I also want to enjoy matcha just like the cool girls do. All of the cool girls drink matcha and love it, and I have tried it before. I'm one of those girls that really think it tastes like grass. And then I was like, okay, maybe I need to have like a flavored one. So I wanted to have a vanilla one because I usually really enjoy vanilla. And then I had that. It was cold. I somehow thought I will get it hot. I guess I should have asked. That was completely my fault. But yeah, it was ice cold, which is also something that I know is very rare, and usually people love having ice drinks, but I hate having ice drinks. But probably because my mom never let me have them as a child and now I don't like them. But nothing cold for me, and it just did not taste good at all. And it was actually so bad, not even because the place made it bad, but because I just have to accept that matcha is not for me, even though I want to like keep up with the trend and everything. So yeah, then I just went into the shops that I wanted to go into, and then whenever I was done, I went home. And yeah, it was just a really, really nice day by my own, and really reminded me that I want to give myself these kind of dates, these kind of days, these kind of moments, because you really feel so much closer and connected to yourself if you know that you are doing this for yourself right now. Like, I feel so much more precious and self-loved, and I feel like we all talk about self-love, but what is it? Like, how do you develop it? And I feel like moments that you spend on your own, and especially not only like out of force because you don't have any other option, but because you choose to do something that is enjoyable for you on your own, I feel like that is such a great chance to actually develop that self-love and show yourself the love. Because how will you show someone else love? Like, you will spend time with them probably, or use any of the other love languages. And I think for me, spending time with myself intentionally in a way where I really, really enjoy it just gives like a lot to me. And that's why I just want to suggest to you, try it out. A lot of people also think like, oh, what even is a solo date? If I go to the supermarket on my own, is that a solo date? I think it's all about the intention. Like, if you want to go to the supermarket and you want to get groceries, that's not really the intention of spending time, quality time with yourself, but doing any other thing. Like, you can go for a walk, you can go for a picnic, you can go into the cinema and just do some activity that you like doing and that you would usually do with someone else, and that you intentionally decide to do in only your own company. And just, yeah, try it out and let me know how it goes. I would really love to hear your experience about having solo dates and spending time on your own, and just how to show yourself that love. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.